Let's go to Bethany, who's on the line in Cincinnati, Ohio. Bethany, you're on the Ken Coleman Show.
Hi.
Hi, Bethany. How can I help today?
I'm changing career fields from teaching to kind of the business world, and I'm kind of afraid of, whether or not my skills will apply and directions and if I'm making the right choice.
Okay, well, let's talk about the right choice first, because I can tell you right now, you have tons of talent and skills and experience that are transferable. So get that crazy thought out of your head. That's all we're going to spend on that one. Delete, okay? Delete that idea.
Okay.
All right, so where are you wanting to go? Tell me about the change, the location or the role you're looking to move into.
My favorite one so far that I've looked into is doing employee engagement for a company. And what I really value in teaching is the relationships and working with the kids. And it's just kind of losing that for me right now with like testing becoming everything. And it's just less about the kids and more about numbers.
Here we go again, folks. You've been listening to my show for any amount of time. This is the thing that makes my blood pressure rise. Oh, and Bethany, it's not your fault. I got to tell you right now, employee engagement is great because that's what you're supposed to be doing in the classroom is engaging these children and making them enjoy learning and finding the ways that they learn uniquely and then crafting, kind of a plan for them. That's what a teacher's role should be. So what's your question? How to get that gig?
Yeah, kind of, I guess.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm just like, I'm kind of like terrified about leaving and.
Yeah. Well, don't be. But let me tell you how we handle the fear. We handle the fear by going and getting a lot of information so you realize the mountain is not impossible to scale. And so the way we do that, have you heard me talk about the proximity principle? It's my new book. Okay, look, you have to do it. So have you talked to anybody who is in that role of employee engagement?
Not yet, because I've kind of just started to figure out that's kind of my wheelhouse.
Great. And you did enough research to find out that that's an actual position at companies, correct?
Right.
Okay, great. So what you need to do is, this is some hustle here. This isn't necessarily going to come to you really easily, but you can get there. You need to sit down and talk to people who either hire that position or people who are in that role or HR professionals that maybe or somebody that knows them. It's a good enough of a connection where the mutual connection will say, hey, my friend Bethany is a great teacher and wants to move into employee engagement. And I think you would be able to give her some good insight. And then it's coffee and lunch. And you sit down with something to write with and something to write on, and you ask them, what's it take to get there? What are the qualifications? What do you think works? What doesn't work? What do you love most about the job? What do you least like about the job? And you get this really clear picture. Then all of a sudden, it's not so scary. And not only is it not scary, you're going to get confirmation one way or the other, meaning confirmation, yep, I was right. I would love doing this all day, every day. Or you're going to get confirmation, no, that's not particularly it. Maybe it's, a different role in HR. Maybe it's a coaching role. I don't know. But you have to learn everything you can learn about the position of employee engagement, how that fits within companies, and what qualifications are necessary. And if you need qualifications, how much will that cost you? And how long will that take? Bethany, I just gave you the formula. But I'm also going to give you a copy of my book, The Proximity Principle. You've heard about it. The book is going to walk you right through this process, help you see more of the right people. There's five specific people and 5 specific places and then some practices. And this is such a practical manual. It will inspire you, but also engage you through the process